Okay, so I'm going to be talking about a conflict that I'm having with my roommate at the moment. So, me and my roommate have been having issues for the past couple months. I feel like last semester we were fine, but then this semester I feel like things have started to come up. And so, it started with us, having small fights about taking out the trash or, leaving empty bottles around. And then it escalated to me bringing people over. So we had a fight a couple of weeks ago about me bringing one of my friends over so we could study for one of my exams. And I didn't let her know that I was bringing a person over. And so she texted me she was coming back because she wasn't there. So I just thought, I'm just going to bring somebody over since she's not here. And I know that was wrong of me to do that and not let her know. But regardless, so I told her that I had someone over and that I was bringing someone over and that, I wanted to know if it was okay at that point,
Yeah.
And then she got really upset because I had not told her, and so we got in a fight and we basically said things that were hurtful and mean, and we haven't been talking since. She has been my friend since freshman year in high school, so I do value her friendship, and I feel like our fight may have ruined that friendship, but at the same time, since she is such a good friend, I didn't want to end it on that bad note,
Yeah.
So I do what I want to do is I want to talk to her about it and just let her know how I feel and see how she feels. But at the same time, I don't want to remain friends. So if I do talk to her, I don't want her to think that I want to fix the relationship. I kind of just want to express and apologize for the way that we ended the friendship, because I was going to end it anyways.
Yeah.
After this semester ended, we weren't going to room together next year. So, the issue was going to be resolved since both of us had issues with each other from the beginning. So my plan was just to move on and still remain friends, we still go to Purdue. We're probably going to see each other because we take similar classes. We're in a similar field, even though she's going into vet medicine and I'm going into pharmacy. We still take some of the same classes, the same core classes. So I did want to approach her about that so that it doesn't make it awkward,
Yeah, so it seems like since, I guess, for the past few months, like your problems have escalated to a point that you feel like there's something that needs to be done.
Yeah, and it's definitely because we haven't been communicating with each other. It's definitely communication. That's the issue. I didn't communicate how I felt, and she didn't communicate how I felt. So, when we had issues, they just kept piling up, and eventually it exploded. It came out, and it came out in not a very good way, because I felt like I was a little rude towards her, but then she was rude towards me,
Yeah.
We both were attacking each other at that point, basically. Defending each other for what we were doing that each of us thought was wrong.
Defending each other, or defending yourself?
Yeah, I was getting defensive and she was getting defensive, so we weren't compromising.
Okay.
And so at that point, it was kind of like her attacking me to defend herself and her actions, and I was attacking her to defend my actions. And so, and even now, since school hasn't finished, we're not talking, and we live in the same place.
Yeah.
So it's really awkward and frustrating for me because I feel like there are things that we need to talk about regardless of whether or not we're friends, because we are roommates and we share an apartment and we share responsibilities. I don't want it to be awkward to the point where we can't communicate about those things.
So like it seems like for you, what's important at this moment is to like sort of clarify everything up with
Yes.
your roommate and just, you know, kind of sort things out before the end of the school year, like end on a good note. It seems like is what your goal is.
Yeah, I do. That's exactly what I want to do. But I'm scared that she might not be open to it. And I'm also scared that she might think that I'm trying to be her friend again, and that this is just over. But I do want to end it on a good note and just hopefully make it more manageable until I leave for summer break, which is not that far away. So like that's my conflict. Like I do want to approach her, but it's also so close to summer break that I'm just like, is it worth it?
I feel like you definitely should. Like, I don't want you to, like, you guys been friends since high school, freshman year. So like you've had that relationship of like being friends like built up over the years. So like if you end it like that, I feel like it wouldn't be beneficial, because like you guys will see each other in like your similar classes or whatever, since your majors are pretty similar, and like it would be kind of awkward for maybe you or her if you guys see each other, and maybe like if there's a project and you guys are partnered up or something like that, you know.
I definitely agree with you. So I'm gonna try to approach her about it, and like regardless of what happens, if she does get defensive and she doesn't want to talk to me, then at least I can say that I tried, and regardless of the outcome, I feel like it's a positive outcome, because either I tried or we resolved something, you know. We ended on a good note, and we're not enemies, I feel like, you know, because I don't want to be her enemy. I still care for her and I wish her the best, and I hope that she feels the same way for me. So yeah, I do think that I'm gonna approach her about it. I'm gonna take some time because I feel like I'm still a little upset and hurt from what happened. So I think I'm gonna give her time, of course, as well, so that, you know, if she's dealing with similar things that I'm dealing with, that we can both meet at the same place.
Yeah. Do you know how you want to approach her yet? Like, do you want to just like sit down one day?
Yeah, I want to talk to her personally, because I feel like all of our fights have been through text. And that's very conflicting, because I feel like she